Lancaster!
Mark, it's taken 41 games, but we have scored 4 goals in the game here today at Hurst Cross. Lancaster beating Ashton United 4-2.
And we could have scored double that, couldn't we? You know, it wouldn't have been, honestly, it would not have been an untrue reflection of the game if we'd have scored 8. We have completely dominated that game from start to finish. They've had a free kick where they've scored, and it's not even a foul. So, free kick where they've scored and a breakaway from our own playing backwards, our own mistake, and that's it. You know, their goalkeepers made probably 3, certainly 2 first half, 1 second half, unbelievable saves, credit to him. You know, Dom's missed an open goal, hasn't he, from 6 or 7 yards. We've looked a threat. We had a token of a Brownie overhead kick at one point. You know, it's hard to say. I went in at half time and I said I hated them all because that dominance, that way we played, that front-footedness, it does frustrate you because we can't do that more often. And it was really unfortunate that we'd conceded a goal in the first half. And the risk was, I said it was a test of their character, you know, nothing to play for before the game. Thought we came out, took the shackles off and were excellent. And then I thought that second half we said the same thing, it's testing character this. Do you want to go on and score 3, 4, 5? And yeah, I've nothing but praise for them. And there's so many good individual performances, but we've dominated that game from start to finish. And as I say, it wouldn't have been unjust for us to have been a lot more comfortable than it actually was at times. So, you know, there is some learning to do from them all. The learning today is the square pass that's back, you know, square backwards pass when we've committed so many bodies forward the second half. And I understand that you're 3 goals to the good and your eyes light up and you get a bit greedy, but you know, we could do without. I could do without some of that because it will send me into an early grave at some point. So yeah, delighted that we've got what we deserved for a change. You know, you're looking at the Bamber Bridge goals makes me sick because we should have won that game 1-0. You know, looking at the Gainsborough stuff that went on, you know, we could have been on the back of 2 wins here. But we want to finish strongly. We want to make sure we hold on to that. We have got something really special in the dressing room. The lads are, you know, they're really together, and I said that to them. I said that I felt they had something in our dressing room that they didn't have in theirs today. And for me, that's as important as the performance of winning the game.
Charlie Bailey with the superb hat-trick in the first half. You'll now be sending every player onto the Howdy Town Get On podcast. He's scored 4 goals since then.
Yeah, and he passed the ball backwards for their goal, didn't he? But no, he was. I said to him at half time, I ribbed him a bit and said I'd have taken one of those goals at Guiseley. But he was electric first half, wasn't he? I mean, the keeper saved one. He's blazed one of the rebounds from Rudy's chance over as well. So yeah, he'll get all the plaudits, and rightfully so, because we've been waiting for that from Charlie, and there's no question of the quality of the player that he is. We want to see it more consistently. He's had tough injury. I know another player that's missed a couple of months with injuries. But yeah, Charlie, rightfully so, man of the match. Another hat-trick, match ball, all the rest of it. I thought Brad Carroll was excellent. Real leader out there, and when we released him in a higher position, he was a real threat on the press as well. And I thought that was listen, I've heard a lot, and you know, I've known Steve Cunningham a long time. He's a really good manager at this league, and I've heard lots about how they played. We didn't let them play, and they had to go long. And that's as good a compliment to me, that they wanted to play and we didn't let them. We pressed them with energy and enthusiasm, and that was led by Brad a lot of the time. And then they went, it said it all, didn't they, when they had to bring on a 6'6" centre forward to try and play a different way against us, and we just said, right, that's fine. We'll move quickly, we'll shuffle press, not a problem. So yeah, delighted with the performance. Could we have scored a few more goals? Yeah, but I'm never going to be happy because that's my character, that I always want us to be a bit better at something. But yeah, it's obviously a significantly nicer feeling, isn't it, when you're winning some games and you get what you feel you deserve.
We've talked before about motivating players now that there's no promotion, no relegation, but today everybody was at it from the first moment.
Yeah, they were, and that's, I don't think that's a problem for us. I don't think motivating players is a problem. They want to be at the football club, they want to play for the shirt. You know, we just had a really tough year, really tough season for all kinds of reasons, and no point in going in. I've said enough about it all season, so I'm not going to go into it now, but I've always had a belief that they are significantly a much better team than our league position tells us. And I think when you've seen the results, you know, seen how we played against the top, probably with the exception of Shields and Warrington, who I think are the 2 best in this league, and I'd back them 2 to go up because I think they will. I think Warrington will have enough in the playoffs, I would think so, what I've seen. But when you look at the rest, are we Are we off then? No, I don't think so. So we've got to consolidate. I've got a really important meeting with the club this week. This week coming, so we've got to consolidate. We've got to sprinkle in a little bit. We've got to make some decisions on players. And what I would say is we're probably going to finish, same as last year, aren't we? But there's a massive difference in that for me, because last year it was a side that were probably just past the sell-by date, and we had to transition, 8, 10, 12 new players in the summer. So for me, this is a team that will get better if we keep it together. It will grow. It is better than what we're seeing at the moment, and that'll be a nice platform to go into pre-season with for next year. So yeah, motivating them isn't a problem. You've got players in there who just want to win and just want to be part of a front foot team. You tell David Norris he needs motivating for a game, doesn't. Just wants to win. It's just a winner. Brad Carroll, the winners. So yeah, lots of really positives today, and I hope we can go to the home game next week and give a good account of ourselves and go and win that game, and give the people that have supported us all season, them nutters today who were out there, and we could hear them. It's like a home game for us. Hear them all through the first half, all through the second half. They've had a couple of things that they wanted to happen today. I know that, but their support has been unbelievable all season. We need to just finish right and finish strongly and finish in the right way, with the right mentality and the right manner, and we'll try everything we can to do that.
Best of luck next Saturday against Guiseley.
Thank you.
Lancaster!